Hi everybody and welcome to HEX Token Channel. Hope you guys are having a good day here. Let's get straight into the results, and of course we're going to get at the end, we're going to look at the great Richard Hart versus Peter Shiff debate, so we'll get onto that. Hold on, let's go hex.com, and of course we can see day 814 has just come out, 23rd of February 2022. We got a small increase in price, 1.6% up to 14.951. It's pretty cool. Return on investment multiplier from all-time low is 2,649x. That excludes staking. Very, very cool. The HEX numbers, of course, the T-share numbers, these are very powerful. I'm not sure if Peter Shiff understands how these works at all. So that's the way it goes. A T-share, a HEX payout, 5.966. And, of course, the T-share price, 3,134. This is the magic, of course, and I doubt that Peter Shiff has a clue what this means. And this is 20,958, and of course, just up slightly there. Now, average staking net 6.28 a years. We've got the annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-state penalties, 37.82%. Let's have a look at the pool on Uniswap. There's 235 million HEX in the pool, and of course, 34 million US dollars in the USD side, and 1,469 Ethereum on the Ethereum side. All right, the valuations, 9.24 billion locked. 86.25 billion is the market cap, of course, includes the origin accounts. The T-share rate value, at 33.6 billion. And of course, T-share is down 1,800 there to 10,724,000. Very, very cool. Let's jump over to the supply numbers. Mint inflation is only 10.9 million. Now, this is very low, right? So this is very low inflation. And of course, most inflation gets deferred into the future. Inflation on itself gets deferred as well. So 838.6 billion is the total amount of HEX, and circulating supply 576.9 billion. It's up only 10 million. And the stake supply is just up slightly, and that's still sitting at around 61.8 billion there. Let's have a look at the total staked. 9.67% is the total staked. And of course, we've got the payouts to stakers, 64 million HEX. And the penalties today, just under 800,000 HEX. Let's have a look at the total numbers here. Total holders up 334, 424,000. And the current stake is up 105 to 80,000. Total stakers up 135 to almost 1,200. That's really cool. And current holders up 213 to 283, 182. So that's the results for day 814, folks. Let's get into the HEX price. We can see the HEX price here just tipping around this area, just as we talked about in previous price review, particularly in the live show. So don't forget to catch me in the live show a couple of hours' time on PulseX. We're in the second to last day. Can you believe it? Crazy stuff. And of course, this is our price support here, sitting at about 12.5 cents. So that's what we're looking at, price support. It's not inevitable that we'll get there. So we'll talk more about that in the PriceX live show. But at the moment, we're sitting around about 15 cents, give or take. So nice. Let's jump over to the markets. Markets just bouncing around at the moment. Up a couple of percent, down a couple of percent. Of course, the big news is the Russian move into some of the Russian-backed Ukraine states. So two of the sub-states there. So that's the big news. And of course, that's what's been shaking the markets at the moment. All right, so let's have a look here. We've got the T-share rate live, 3,140 at T-share. And of course, you can see averaging in at this stage is a beautiful thing, particularly at the moment. This is kind of the cheapest it's been for a long time. So very, very cool getting T-shares. When HEX price recovers, of course, it's going to go up and to the right, and it's going to be very, very, the value is going to rise. Cost of T-share is going to rise very quickly. Adoption is up and to the right, and of course, wait for Pulse Chain. It's going to be mad crazy for adoption. And of course, the share rate, as you can see, it's actually started to curve up. This moves up really, really fast, parabolically. So over time, it's going to be crazy stuff as we head toward 21,000. And of course, this here is the payout at the moment, and that's looking really good too. And that is slowly increasing over time. Obviously, the HEX got wild to the 15-year stake. That's just reduced it slightly, but that was going to start creeping back up as well. Expiring stakes, of course, the next 15 years. And of course, we're going to look at zoom in on the 11 months ahead of us. And of course, let's do that. Here we are. And we can see that we've got 156,000 T-shares coming out. And we've got 10.7 million T-shares altogether. 156,000 is coming out by the 2nd of March. Then we've got quite a big gap into March and April. And of course, then on 9th of May, we've got the big billion candle there. It's been there for a long time. So hopefully we'll get Pulse Chain launching somewhere in late March into April there. So that's kind of where we're sitting at the moment. The bot, of course, we had 24 hours ago, we had some big selling, about 8-9 million HEX sold, but we've had some good staking since then. So if we refresh that, we've got some good staking either maturing or going in there at the moment. So that's what happens when you're not logged in. You have to have that. So let's go to Pulse Chain, of course, super fast, super cheap, biggest airdrop in history, year of history, and the fastest way to mass adoption. This is going to be mad crazy. The game is only just beginning. And of course, that HEX price is great entry levels at the moment. Very cool. Let's have a look at the Pulse Chain. We can see that we've had no update in the last 24 hours on the GitLab by the devs. We've got 3-second blocks, and we're running at 442 million transactions, 15 million blocks so far. Very cool. And of course, let's jump over to PulseX. This is not updated anymore, but we've got the sacrifice rate goes up 5% each day. We've got 23 hours and 34 minutes until we get the last one. We're on day 58. Can you believe it? Amazing. And of course, the sacrifice is going to end in 1 day and 23 hours. So we've only got 1 day up today. That's day 59. The day rate for day 58 is 10,000 points for $9.43. Amazing. Of course, tomorrow it's going to be $9.90. Here we are at the top of the chart. We're getting there, folks. We're just about at the end. Wow. And of course, we're waiting for Pulse Chain testnet 3. All right, let's jump over to the PulseX info. If you are wanting to sacrifice, this is the official link. PulseX.info gives you the how to sacrifice. I suggest buying HEX and getting a copy at this stage. But if you want PulseX, this is the site to follow. Just follow the instructions carefully. If you're going to ETH chain, this is the top here. If you're doing Bitcoin or other chains, follow steps 1 to 3, and you'll be perfectly fine. Always good to do a small sacrifice. If you're happy with that, then do your full amount. But once again, I suggest you look at buying HEX and getting a copy on the Pulse Chain, a better avenue. Let's go to the rates, of course. We're going to go right to the end here because we're just about ending. Here we are on day 58, $9.43, 10,000 points. And so $1 now is going to get you 1,855 PulseX points. So that's better off there. So tomorrow is the last day. It's going to be $9.91, and it will be $17.67. So you're well better off today. And once again, I suggest getting some HEX there. Let's jump over to the liquid loan sacrifice. This is on at the moment. Of course, we're in day 5. Look at that. Woo! 11 hours and 34 minutes to go until day 6, and so forth. So you have to use stable coins. Must be on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, and of course, must be sacrificed when you have a wallet that you control the private keys for, not from exchange. So cool. This earlier pays better, and obviously you're going to get 10,000 points for $1 at the moment, up to day 10. And then, of course, there's bigger pays better. You're going to get ranked for US dollars between 1x and 2.5 versus everybody else. And then, of course, there's the bonus. Longer pays better. This is the different feature. This is new, of course. And you get 6% more each month for delayed gratification. And on month 24, you get 12%. So up to a 2.5x bonus there. Very cool. Duration of this is going to last 30 days, but the first 10 days is the better rate. And of course, the process here, if you are going to do longer pays better, you got to make your cents go between 0.1 cents and 24 cents. Everything over 24 cents in your sacrifice is going to be defaulted to 0. In other words, you'll get the pulse, you'll get the loan tokens immediately. That's basically it. So cool. Just follow the instructions here. Other than that, that's pretty cool. This is the official sacrifice address on ETH and Binance Smart Chain, OX29, and of course the 48C9. You can see that confirmed on the live show when they announced the launch. Now, if you want to get a 5% bonus, of course, you can. Let me just jump through to the results at the moment. So we're at, let's just refresh this. We're at $9.6 million US sacrifice from 2,736 wallets. So very successful so far. Expecting a big jump on day 10 as well. Before the rate starts climbing. You can see the leaderboard there. Catch me for the PulseX live show. We're going to go through a lot of this in detail. If you want to obviously pick up a 5% bonus, feel free to use my referral code in the link below. Grab your own referral code, and then you'll get your 5% bonus when you go to sacrifice. So very cool. So grab your referral code, hit the referral. Once you've hit the link, you'll get this page. Go to the referral and hit the join referral program. Say you understand, and then of course you just add your wallet in by connecting the MetaMask there, and then it will produce you a unique referral link, and of course then you can go and sacrifice to this address and get that 5% bonus, plus you can spread the word with your own referral bonus and pick up 5% bonus as well. So pretty cool there. Now obviously the big news, of course, is the ultimate crypto showdown between Richard Hart and Peter Shiff Peter Shiff for gold, Richard Hart for HEX, and I guess more generally crypto. And yeah, go watch that. And I've only watched the end of part of it because I just caught it at the end. Richard was doing pretty well at the end there. The mics were not a bit poor for both of them. Peter's was a bit loud, and there was a little bit of a clipping noise on Richard's one, a bit scratchy too. So I'm not sure why that was, but it was a pretty much good debate overall. And certainly Richard was gaining speed towards the end there as well. Very, very cool. Once again, I don't think Peter really understands the T-share rate at all in crypto and HEX. So basically, the debate's kind of pointless when they don't understand the T-share rate. But that's pretty much it. So go and watch that. I'll leave the link in the video description. And yeah, join me for the PulseX live show. And this is going to be the second to last one in a couple hours' time. And I look forward to that. Okay, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and I will catch you soon. Bye for now.